Hey,
Shelf fam.
Hey, Shelf fam.
We just want to get ahead of something today. Pretty soon on TMZ and the BuzzFeed.
It's gonna break.
Celeb.
It's gonna break any minute now.
Yeah, there will be some photos circulating of us at a meeting, a gathering.
Yeah, that's all it was, really.
Of the Communist Persuasion?
Communist Party.
Communist Party's persuasion. Is it like if you're bisexual, or is communism like, or is communism closer to? You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
like,
what?
would it be like you are under the persuasion of communism, or you're a member of the Communist Party?
I think under the persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're queer.
Cause he was queer.
LGBTQ. I don't know if I should be doing this bit.
Point is, we are not communists, and if you hear that we are communists, that's false.
Yeah, there's some photos taken on the new iPhone 11. Or wait, what's the iPhone on? The iPhone
What year
16?
do you?
On the iPhone 16?
You think we're in 2016?
I do. I'm very confused.
I think it's the 17.
Yeah, so there were some photos taken us on the iPhone 17
Pro.
by communists.
Yeah.
Pro. But yeah, so that's pro the capitalism. But they're pro-communism.
And it just happened to be an iPhone
and we have
Pro.
Yeah, we have
Max.
HBO Max, yes.
HBO.
Yeah, you can see the pictures on HBO Max.
But Hail Caesar is streaming on Peacock.
Yes, which I kind of thought it would be on Max. You know what I mean?
It feels like a Max movie.
It feels like a Max movie. But we're not communists. We have like no political affiliation.
All we care about is the shelf and the sanctity of the shelf.
Let's start the show.
Let's start the show. Welcome back to Shelf Warmers. I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from roughly 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Not exactly a golden age, mind you, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we'd not see many of the movies produced. If they're good, bad, or just meh, well, we're going to cover them all. It's been sitting on the shelf. Well, Sam, it's time to take it down.
Fuck yeah. And guess what? Guess
high
what's
fertility pump and dump on Wings of Eagles.
on Wings of Eagles.
Yeah.
And this is on the shelf. Let's be clear.
Yeah, so
Let's talk about it.
I think we have to defend ourselves every time we do a controversial pick, but like, we're not going to watch only bad movies, guys. What are we, crazy?
And you might disagree. I truly believe Hail Caesar is a shelf warmer.
I'm more in the middle on it than you are. I think
Just because it's a Coen
I
Brothers
think
movie?
this is more of a shelf warmer than Annihilation.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Thank you for saying that's interesting.
See, my feeling towards Hail Caesar and Annihilation, actually, is they both came out in February. They were dumped in February.
Is February a dumping month? I feel like it's more
Less
January.
so in
dumping
recent
month.
years.
Yeah.
But
I think of like the first Deadpool. And that was a February movie. Huge movie.
Wasn't that like the highest grossing February movie of ever?
Yeah.
And the highest R-rated film.
And they said that February outgrossed March.
But yeah, Hail Caesar, I mean, comes out in 2016. I guess we should say what we're doing.
Yeah. I also think we should clarify that once again, people are so confused. I don't know if it's the cell phones.
They lose their mind.
I don't know if it's like seasonal depression, but everyone's like,
I think that's what it is. People are bummed out.
people are depressed.
I get it.
So they want to take it out on us.
And they're lashing out. They're like, what the fuck? Hail Caesar's not a shelf warmer.
A shelf warmer can be good.
Yes.
I don't think we have ever said. We say in the intro, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's meh.
Or just meh.
We're going to cover it all.
It just so happens that most of these shits is meh.
Yeah. That's why they're forgotten. Some movies are good and get forgotten.
Also, I'd like to add, just because Hail Caesar is referenced and talked about in our film circle doesn't mean it's a broader
The wider public.
It's a shelf warmer.
Hey, film people, our heads are for the air, not for our own asses.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's a Coen Brothers movie. And this is the most shelf warmery of the Coens films. Maybe.
I think you could say some of the 2000 stuff is more shelf warmery.
But I'm saying the pump
Lady
and dump
Killers and Man Who
period.
Wasn't There. Sure. But for our definition, like I'm saying there are more
deeper
shelf
cuts.
warmers. Yes. Yeah.
But I remember this coming out. I was 14 or whatever. You were 30.
Yeah, I was turning. Wait, no, actually, if you were 14, I was 7.
Yeah. And I didn't see it.
Yeah, because we're 16. I aged backwards that year.
Yeah, it was a leap year.
I saw it.
Did you?
I saw it with my mother and my stepfather. And
Was it well received?
I don't remember them like really enjoying it. But I was talking to my dad about this today. They don't understand anything.
Who? Parents or your mother and your stepfather?
My mother and stepfather. I think you make the argument for parents too, but I think them especially. They don't understand anything. I showed them. I showed them the Golden Globes monologue.
Okay.
They didn't understand literally like any joke. They did not understand.
It's very complex.
I was talking to them with the Sean Penn joke where she was like, "Oh, like you go to Ukraine or whatever. You're like a real humanitarian. Like you will go there, like like and do cocaine." Mm-hmm. And they were like, "What? He does cocaine?" And I was like, "No, he just looks like he looks crazy, and he was like an '80s actor." And they were like, "I don't know. I don't know why they're saying he does cocaine." And I showed them the SNL bit from last week with Tiana Taylor with the One Battle action figures.
Yeah.
And they were like, "I don't know this movie." And I was like, "You've seen this movie."
Oh, they saw One Battle?
They saw One Battle.
Oh my God.
And they like didn't register for the first minute.
Maybe they have like a gas leak or something in their house.
They could.
That's insane. I mean, I guess this movie is sort of like, I remember when I watched it, I guess I watched it maybe 2 years ago. Like I liked it. I thought it was good.
You watched it while we were in college still?
Yeah, first time I saw it was like 23.
Okay.
Summer of 23. But seeing it again this week, this movie's so good.
Yeah, I've watched it 2 times in the last year, which I think you would probably have too, right?
I don't know. When we were prepping this, you were like, we both watched it this summer. And
you watched it like pretty recently.
No, I checked. I checked my stats, dude. But yeah, Hail Caesar, obviously Coen Brothers movie.
Coen Brothers. What's your relationship with the Coens?
They are definitely one of my favorite entities in film.
Why are you laughing at that?
I just don't. I feel like I feel like sometimes we sound like such film bros.
What's your relationship with the Coens?
No, just like we love the.
They're also my brothers.
We love the Coen Brothers. Like we just love we love the Coen Brothers. Like
I don't think that's like a terrible take. like
I just don't have anything new to say about them other than Fargo, Lebowski.
I'm also just catching up the audience on like how we feel about the Coens. The first time we're covering them. These are maybe the most famous directors who we've ever covered on the show.
David Dobkin.
Yeah. Andrew Stanton. I mean, actually, he is pretty famous.
But yeah, I mean, Fargo and Lebowski and Inside Llewyn Davis are probably 3 of my favorite movies, period.
Yeah. Lebowski's in my top 4.
Yeah.
LB. Hudsucker Proxy is probably in top 15.
Hudsucker's great.
Fargo's incredible. I love the Lady Killers. I'm actually I'm a Lady Killers defender. But the Coens are my favorite directors.
They are number 1.
They're number 1 with a bullet.
Wow.
I was thinking of like who are 2 and 3. I was like maybe like Linklater, Raimi.
That's good.
Yeah, that's somewhere around that. White guys, I love them.
Marty has to be number 1.
Well, he's supreme.
He's supreme. I don't know where the rest would fall. But Coens are definitely up there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great. And I guess the elephant in the room is the Coens are no longer together in making films. They are still brothers.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
They didn't. As far as we know, there's no way to really break that up.
I guess they could go to court.
We're not brothers anymore. They are really funny if you see them in interviews together because Joel is just like, he looks like such a grouch.
Yeah.
Like he never smiles.
Well, he's married to FM.
Yes, Frances McDormand, who is in this film in a hilarious scene.
Really good.
As one of the old school Hollywood editors.
Yeah.
And her scarf gets stuck in the editing machine and she pulls her in and she starts like choking. Really good physical comedy. But again, Joel is such a grouch, but the movies are hilarious.
But maybe, yeah. But then I guess Ethan's the silly one, but also his new movies aren't like funny.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like
they need to have that synthesis.
It's maybe something like us where like I want to go as goofy as possible, and you're like, well, you can reel back a little bit.
Yeah. And together
it makes something
we can make
beautiful. We make a podcast.
I've always thought that this is kind of like the No Country for Old Men of podcasts.
This is, yeah.
But yeah, the movie follows.
And our producer Bash is Anton Shakur.
He kind of is.
He's making us flip a coin.
What's the most you ever lost on a podcast? But yeah, the movie follows a day in the life of Eddie Mannix, who was actually a real guy.
Really?
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
He has the job they describe in the movie of being like a fixer for the studio, kind of solving all the problems.
Yeah.
You know, reining in the stars. You know, star goes on a bender, finding them, bringing them back.
Making sure the news doesn't find out about it.
Yeah, controlling the media.
But he's like the CEO too. Or not the CEO, he's the president, right?
Yeah, he's some producing capacity as well. And he's played by Josh Brolin, who's great in the movie. He looks great in these suits. He's got the little Walt Disney mustache.
He's so 50s.
Yeah.
In a way that also doesn't work in Gangster Squad.
It's fun. It's a good movie to pair with Gangster Squad, actually.
I've been saying this recently. I think Brolin is maybe like the greatest like working actor right now.
He's definitely visible, which we'll get to in a second. But he's a Hollywood fixer for Capitol Pictures, which is also the company that is in Barton Fink.
Yes.
So this is kind of like
Coens like to do that.
Yeah.
Little Easter eggs.
Kind of like a spiritual sequel, 25 years after the fact. But basically, the inciting incident is Bayard Whitlock, played by Clooney, who we're very familiar with now after Money Monster and Tomorrowland.
I completely forgot we did.
This is our third Clooney film.
Clooney. Wow, does he have the record for shelf warmers?
He's up there with
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Levitt.
I think Levitt's had 2. Shannon's had 2. There's probably some
just because they're in
actor.
the same 2 movies.
Yeah.
There's probably someone.
Dude, there's probably like a character actor. He's been in like 4 already.
After Oz, I really never want to touch a Franco movie again.
Oh, yeah.
It was so boring watching him on screen.
I think the only Franco I want to talk about is Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
I'm trying to think of a pun, but no, like it's just Dave.
Dave has some shelf warmers for sure.
Neighbors 2, Sorority Uprising.
Yeah. But yeah, Clooney plays the kind of sword and sandals actor in this biblical epic.
Who would you say he's closest to in actual
kind of like
Hollywood?
A Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
But he's got that matinee idol face.
Yeah.
Clooney.
Handsome.
And Clooney is also a huge movie star.
Yes.
So it's fun to see him play a movie star.
He was looking really old in Jay Kelly, but this is like the perfect Hollywood. It's still Clooney.
Yeah.
I mean, like he looks his best like an Oh Brother, but this is kind of like the aging.
Yeah, aging Clooney.
Yeah, aging Clooney.
But yeah, he disappears from set and no one knows what happened to him. And then it kind of just goes from there. But yeah, welcome to episode 1 of our flashback February month.
Yes. Theme months, they're back.
Theme months are back, and
have we not done a theme month since Elf Warmers, I guess. It's been a month off.
Elf Warmers felt like 3 months.
It literally felt like 6 years ago also.
It was 6 years ago, and it was 3 months long. But yeah, we've got 4 movies for you this month, all released 10 years ago in February. So this is a very, very specific window that I've come up with, sort of needlessly. But it's here.
But it's fun.
Yeah, and we're hopping on to the whole 2016 trend. I get a little notification on my phone that's like, hey, there's a new trend. People are really into the 2016 things. Then I'm like, oh, like how can we adapt this into the show? Like we gotta stay relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a similar text. I think it's working.
Yeah.
I
got a similar text.
I don't even know who's sending them. It's just like all these numbers, and it's like 2016
it's like
is
that.
back.
It's like, what's your favorite scary movie? Yeah, mine was like, you want to play a game? And I said, I'm playing Fortnite already. And then they said, hop on a hoverboard right now, or I slit your high school teacher's throat.
And you said, okay.
I said, all right, sorry, Mr. Fraga, bye.
See you later. But yeah, Hail Caesar is definitely a show performer. It was only nominated for production design.
That makes sense. It's not really like an Oscar movie.
But there's great performances.
There's great performances, the Hollywood story.
Cinematography, Deacons.
But it's like a light kind of like it's not quite a it's not quite like an anthology, but it's kind of like these little episodic. Yeah, like it's like these little vignettes.
Yeah.
Jill asked me that. She was like, is this not like a linear story? Because she was also, I think, kind of zoning out and going on her phone a little bit. So she was like, it's not really like a clear narrative,
I would
except
say this
for Barry Whitlock.
I'd say this for most movies, but especially the Coens, you really got to just put the phone down, and because the dialogue is so like, you really got to kind of keep up with it. But yeah, I actually have a new segment for us for this month. For Flashback February. I was also thinking maybe we could do like a flash. February of the universe. February. Or flash.
Here's a question for you.
Back February.
Your dad's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Was he a fan of Flash Gordon?
I have been getting the sense from my father in recent years that he was not into any of that nerd shit.
Wow, he was a jock?
He was a jock.
He was just pushing plates around?
Like sometimes I'll mention stuff to him like, oh, like, were you into this? Like D&D, like, was that on your radar? And he's always like, no.
I was into girls.
Like, I was on the freaking varsity soccer team.
He was a soccer player.
You've seen his legs.
I would have thought your dad would have been a wrestler.
He was a goalie.
Oh, I could see that.
He was good.
One of the best, and he torn his ACL.
Yeah, no.
He was going to Europe to play.
In the final game of the season.
He was getting drafted. He was playing for Italy.
Yeah. But yeah, like Pele was a huge hero for him as a kid.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pele was huge back in the 70s.
I think my dad's hero, Benjamin Franklin. So your dad's hero was Pele. My dad's hero was Benjamin Franklin.
I don't know if it's my dad's hero, but when my dad was into soccer, he was very much into Pele as well.
Okay.
But yeah, he was not.
Who's your hero?
Gordon. You're my hero.
I was gonna say my dad's my hero.
No. Did your dad just chuckle?
Yeah, he did chuckle at that.
But yeah, new segment for Flashback February, and I'm calling it Where Are They Now?
Where are they now? They are living among us, average citizens, average heroes, quietly and anonymously continuing to make the world a better place.
Oh, where are they now?
Where are they now? So it's been 10 years since Hail Caesar has come out, and I thought it'd be good if we check back in with some of the principal players.
Okay, let's do it.
So we got Josh Brolin in this film as Eddie Mannix, basically the protag. And he's been very present.
Very busy.
10 years later. Weapons, Wake Up Dead Man, the Knives Out, the third Knives Out movie, and The Running Man, just last year alone.
I feel like he had another thing too.
I think
did he not have a fourth thing?
Did his book come out last year?
He was on Marin, I remember that.
I think the book came out then, but
Wake Up Dead Man, Weapons, Running Man. I feel like he had one more movie. Am I making that up?
I mean,
I feel like he had like 4 movies.
Unfortunately, there's no way to know.
Let's ask Google AI.
Oh.
Dune was 2024.
Dune. Yeah, but I also want to mention Dune because Dune is obviously huge for him.
Very prevalent. I swear on my life, he has one more from last year.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm...
Did you say swear on your life?
I swear on my life.
Oh, shit. We have to kill Andrew now.
Please let me finish the podcast before I go.
But yeah, he was also... Obviously, he's been Thanos. So he's done very well.
Yeah.
After being a child star and then coming back. But yeah, as I
love
said,
when he talks about the Goonies.
What does he say about the Goonies?
Just like when he talks about like him going to Steven Spielberg, he's like 17 years old, like just getting into acting and being like, I'm thinking my character has like a rebirth and like going through the caves is like going through like, you know, my mother and coming out like reborn. And Steven Spielberg's like, how about you just act?
Yeah, Spielberg's like, get over yourself. Because in that era, all those kids coming up in the 80s, they wanted to be Pacino, they wanted to be De Niro, they wanted to be very serious actors.
Yeah, and he's like talking about that, and Spielberg's like, why don't you just be more like, why don't you be more like Sean Astin,
Future
be more like
SAG
Ki Hoi
president.
Kwan.
What's his character in that? Data.
Yeah, Radar. Who's Radar?
Radar. What the fuck are you talking about?
Is there an 80s character named Radar?
Probably.
Is that MASH?
Mash? Radar's Mash.
Mashed potato.
We have a studio audience today. Thanks for coming in, folks.
And Hawkeye's Jeremy Renner.
Right.
And MASH.
But yeah, Brolin plays Eddie Mannix in this movie. Diane Lane, who is Brolin's ex-wife, played Mannix's wife, Tony, in the film Hollywoodland about the murder-suicide of George Reeves.
Oh.
Did you know about that?
I did not know about that.
The prevailing theory is
And
that...
then she played Affleck's mom. Oh, wait, no, she's not Affleck's mom. Sorry. It's Superman's mom.
Right.
Martha.
The generally presumed theory about how George Reeves was killed was Eddie Mannix put the hit out on him.
Whoa.
Because Eddie Mannix had mob connections. And George Reeves was having an affair with Mannix's wife, Tony.
Alison Pill?
Alison Pill in Hail Caesar. But it wasn't really an affair. Like, at the time, it was sort of like they were separated. And they were both aware that they were both having affairs. And it was kind of like...
They were on a break!
Superman got shot in the head, and they were on a break. But then George Reeves kind of cut out Tony Mannix.
Oh.
And was like, I'm done with you. And he had his new girl. And I guess Josh Brolin's character put a hit out on him. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. And then he got shot to death, and then he was back in The Flash. 2023's The Flash. Resurrected to live forever. George Reeves and Adam West.
One of the most puzzling moments. Clooney in The Flash.
Oh, yeah, he's in The Flash. Why did he do that?
Because he's a smug asshole. That actually brings me to our next subject, George Clooney.
You hate him.
10 years later, I hate the smug son of a bitch. That's what he is. Smug son of a bitch.
I love Clooney.
I like George Clooney.
I don't think you do.
I don't like George Clooney, but I love watching him in this movie. I actually, 6 months out, I think Money Monster was fantastic.
That was really good. That was a good one.
But yeah, just recently.
Oh, Brother, Michael Clayton.
He's great. I watched
the pilot.
Was it good?
It was good.
I just can't watch him do interviews. Even when he was talking about Batman recently, and he was like, my son asked me, like, Dad, did you really play Batman?
I do hate that.
And he's
bit.
like, not really.
He won't let that joke go. He does that joke every time he's a movie coming out. Am I really even Batman? I'm the worst Batman. I can't believe that. And I'm like, bro, like, get over it.
You are George Clooney. You do not need to say Batman's name ever. Keep Batman's name out your Clooney mouth. I really don't like it.
Who be the Joker goes up on stage and slaps?
If Joaquin was like fully method as Joker and smacked the shit out of Clooney, I would love that.
And all the weird freaks are consoling him, like on their broadcast, I think it was like Denzel and Sam Jackson. We're consoling Will Smith. It's like Joaquin's freaking out, like Jesse Plemons and Michael Shannon are rubbing his back.
See, that would be a totally different story if Clooney was the slappy.
Slapper.
Slappy? On top of all this, his movie that came out this year, Where Are They Now? Jay Kelly.
I didn't even see it.
Is a piece of shit.
Well, that's also not his movie. It's Noah Baumbach's movie.
But he is Jay Kelly. It's him.
I thought we all were Jay Kelly.
We are Jay Kelly.
I'm Jay Kelly.
I'm Jay Kelly.
Oh, Chalamet.
It's like the end of Spartacus. I'm Jay Kelly.
Oh, he's a Me Too thing coming out. Only he's Jay Kelly.
And before that, he was in Wolves, which was a smashing success.
Oh, yeah. What did he... And then he did that one movie about the world ending. He
Midnight
directed
Sky.
Midnight Sky.
Yeah.
So he's not had a hit for a while.
I realized we've watched basically like a little Clooney trilogy. We've watched 3 movies that came out consecutively: Tomorrowland, Hail Caesar, and Money Monster.
Yes,
and I think Money Monster came out like a month after Hail Caesar.
but that also was a hit, right?
Which one?
Money Monster.
I don't know.
I remember that being a hit.
I'll have to go back and listen to our.
I want to do
podcast.
Suburbicon.
Totally.
We could do.
So listen, the Clooney.
He's also a mid director.
Yeah, but wants to be a great director terribly.
Does he? I feel like he doesn't care.
He's made like 6 movies. Why would he? You don't think he cares?
I think he likes directing, but I don't think he like wants to be. Yeah, I don't know. He's also funny. Here's why I like Clooney, because I remember, I think my favorite Clooney bit was when Tarantino said that they could be the brothers, and Clooney was like, "No, like no, I'm not this ugly guy's brother."
That's so funny. That's like that photo shoot they did for Once Upon a Time.
Oh yeah, we act like Tarantino's the hot one.
Yeah, it's Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, like sex icons, and then it's QT in the convertible looking up, like mewing. It's
like driving to Israel.
Who are you kidding, dude? But yeah, we'll get back to Clooney when we do Suburbicon. Alden Ehrenreich is in this film.
Yes.
10 years later, great year for him with Weapons.
And then in Oppenheimer.
Cocaine Bear.
And Cocaine Bear.
So
I don't think Jill even realized that he was the guy from Weapons, because he looks completely different.
Yeah, he's a little fuller. Has a little mustache.
He looks like John C. Reilly.
Yeah, John C. Reilly from Magnolia. But yeah, he plays Hoey Doyle, who's like a singing cowboy character.
Yeah.
Which was fun to watch.
Oh, and he was in Ironheart too, so don't forget about that.
What is that?
Ironheart's the spinoff of Wakanda Forever about the character of Ironheart.
I feel like your mom and stepdad right now. I am completely lost.
Anthony Ramos is in it, Alden Ehrenreich, Sacha Baron Cohen.
What?
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen is in a Marvel show?
Mephisto.
He plays Mephisto?
Yeah. Dude, he has such divorced energy right now.
That's sad.
Because his beautiful wife left him because all this stuff was coming out about him, and he got like super shredded. And there's all these photos of him like hitting on like these 20-year-old girls at clubs.
Oh my god!
And he's like shredded, and he's like, and now he's in Marvel. Like, bro, like you were Borat, man.
That is
what happened to your wife?
Literally midlife crisis. But yeah, he plays this like singing cowboy, kind of like a Gene Autry type, Roy Rogers.
He's the MVP of the movie.
And he is. And he's like a clear star. And I feel like I could, even though I know Weapons, Oppenheimer, I could see watching this movie in 2016 and being like, who is that?
Did we say he was Han Solo?
Around this time, this was actually the only thing I remember about the movie when it came out, was thinking, oh, that's the new Coen's movie, and the guy who's gonna play Han Solo is in it. Like, I remember that was a thing.
Yeah.
Where he was announced as Solo. Everyone obviously lost their shit. But he's really great in this.
He is. And I think he's good as Han Solo.
But yeah, he's great. I mean, there's this scene where he's singing about the moon.
Yeah.
And it's actually, the song's actually good.
Moon.
I love that whole sequence. Also, the movie was shot in 35.
Looks incredible.
Looks great. Deacons. All right, rapid fire. Ralph Fiennes had The King's Man and The Menu and Conclave and 28 Years Later. And he's going to be President Snow. Ralph Fiennes arguably is in the best position out of all these
honestly,
fools.
Yeah. I also think Ralph Fiennes I think he gives in Bone Temple the best performance of the 2020s so far.
Of the 2020s.
I think he's incredible in the Bone Temple.
He is incredible. ScarJo married to Colin Jost. Any fun anecdotes about that, Mr. SNL?
Eleanor the Great. I saw this on Netflix today. I thought, I want to watch that.
That's her
directorial
debut. She was
Black Widow's still dead.
Yeah, she was in all the Marvel stuff. She did Asteroid City. She did Jurassic World Rebirth. She did Fly Me to the Moon with Channing Tatum.
A reunion.
A reunion of sorts.
Channing Tatum is... They call me the Gambit. Remy LeBeau.
He was in that. He was
in... Say, what's up, Doc?
Channing Tatum was in Lost City with Sandra Bullock.
Movie star.
Blink Twice, his ex-girlfriend's movie.
His ex-fiance's movie.
Did they ever get married?
No. And she left him for Harry Styles, I believe.
And he also had Roofman last year.
Roofman's incredible.
You said it was good.
Roofman's really
I've yet
good.
to see it. And finally, Jonah Hill is skinny now.
No, he's fat again.
He's fat again?
I just saw a video of him. He's fat again.
Wait, I thought he was skinny like 2 months ago.
He's gonna kill himself doing that. Like he's like the comedy version of Christian Bale. He just drop and put it on weight like that.
I'm sure he'd love that moniker.
Comedy Christian Bale.
And the Coens, as we stated, are split up. And Joel's next movie is with Josh O'Connor.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be like a gothic, Irish something.
Yeah. What if an Irishman had big ears?
Josh O'Connor. He's great.
He's so good in Wake Up Dead Man. Obviously, he's fantastic in Challengers too. And
I think
La Chimera I've not seen, but
people love it. I think he might eclipse his buddy Mescal.
yeah.
Because Mescal's going to go do this Beatles thing for the next 18 months. We won't see him.
No.
Josh O'Connor
But I
is
think
in
he
a
needs
Spielberg
that,
movie
though.
this summer.
Oh, true.
He will be a star. But Hail Caesar. It's a great movie. I feel like we're conditioned to not talk about the movie. This
No.
is like a trauma response.
Yeah, no. It's where do you even start with Hail Caesar? I guess some highlights for me are a Channing Tatum is like a Hollywood actor
Yeah, he plays like a Gene Kelly type.
who's like a sailor or a seaman for the purpose of the scene. He's in like a gay, or not a gay, it's like a homoerotic.
Yeah. It's like this
dance
big
number.
dance number in this bar. And the
We-
bartender's like angry at him. He's like, oh, we're closing. Like, get out of
Yeah.
here. And he just keeps dancing and singing about how there's no dames.
Yeah, because
When
he's gonna be
they're-
at sea for
8 months or whatever.
8 months. Yeah, and kind of as you kind of said, the setup of this movie is that Clooney is this big movie star who's filming a Hail Caesar movie, which is about Jesus Christ, and it's through Rome. It's a big Hollywood epic, and he goes missing, and they think he's on a bender, but he got kidnapped by a bunch of communist screenwriters.
And
He's barely kidnapped, also.
yeah, he's like fine with it. And they're pretty respectful of him.
Yeah,
But the first scene you see Eddie Mannix kind of in action. He kind of gets this star and takes her. She's like getting
Yeah.
photographed in some LA house. He saves her. And then they cut to the Hail Caesar movie. But what I like about the movie throughout is they will show the movie, like the fake movies,
Yeah.
just as the movie.
yeah,
So suddenly the movie will shift and you're just watching this Roman epic
yeah.
in 2016.
Yeah.
Like how baller is that?
And this has like this has pretty much every Cohen like regular, which are not even regular because they don't even have necessarily like regulars. They kind of like will use a guy for a little bit, then stop using them, and then maybe he'll come back in 15 years. But also they throwing in a lot of really. I think what they get about this movie too is like old Hollywood was like all character actors. So there was like all
most of them
character
came
actors
from
in
the
this movie.
stage.
Yeah, so Hail Caesar,
Weird
you
faces.
interesting faces. So you get the Hail Caesar, and it's Clooney, and right next to Clancy Brown.
Yeah, Clancy Brown. Mr. Krabs is in this film.
And he starts talking, and Jill was like, "Oh, Mr. Krabs," and I was like, "Mr. Krabs."
She threw her phone down.
Yeah, she just
Let me watch this shit.
money, money, money.
But Clancy has one of those faces. Almost like if Clancy Brown was around in the 50s, he would have been in these Sword
absolutely.
and Sandals movies.
He's also like a huge guy. Like he has that kind of presence.
barrel chest.
deep voice.
But then it kind of cuts away and you see that Brolin is now watching the film in the theater. And I guess he's like giving notes. Like,
Yeah.
He is like some producer.
The divine presence bit is really, really funny.
There are some little funky like CG wide
Old
shots
Hollywood, yeah,
in the
yeah.
movie. Like
They
I think
kind of
that-
have to do that.
Like
I
the
feel
last shot of the movie looks a little strange, where it's like again like a weird CG crane shot,
Yeah,
and I was like, this is not really great to go out on.
yeah.
But
yeah,
it makes up for it because then there's other stuff where they're kind of faking the rear projection that looks great with Alden Ehrenreich's character. There's a huge kind of mermaid dance sequence with Scarlett Johansson, who's kind of playing this actress who's, I guess, a mermaid.
yeah.
But that scene is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's shot on film. And she's based on this actress, Esther Williams, who was a real actress. And they actually filmed the dance scene in the same tank
Oh, wow.
as Esther Williams would have used, I guess, on the Sony lot. So that's just cool nerd shit that we like.
Yeah.
Where there's like this connective tissue
Yeah.
embedded in the movie.
I think it also like gave me like a new respect like for Jackass. I think it's Jackass 3D. Like where Steve-O does the bit where he's like the Scarlett Johansson role and he's in the hoop and they shoot fireballs at him and he falls into the water and they does and he's singing and does like the swimming routine. I'm like, oh, like I feel like you don't think about the Jackass films as like these actual films that have a lot of like thought like and craft behind them, but I'm like, oh, it's pretty good match.
Yeah, definitely. Another notable presence in the film is Wayne Knight,
Yes.
who is part of the operation to kidnap Clooney, and he pours
It's him and that other guy who also is really familiar, but I can't.
Yeah, he's got one of those faces. And they drug his drink because in the scene he has like this big chalice and he just chugs the whole thing, and he's like, I better leave set, and he kind of stumbles, and there's this beautiful shot of Clooney
Stumbling in the back lot. Yeah.
and the sun is just painting the wall, and he just grabs it and stumbles away.
Yeah, like that is the best stuff though, I think, when they're actually like on the old set in 50s LA and they're on the lot and like, like Clooney has to meet with he's to meet with all these pastors of different faiths. So like he meets with a Catholic, he meets with a Jewish.
That's the first sort of laugh out loud
rabbi.
Classic Coens.
Yeah. And they're trying to explain to him what God and Jesus is to each religion. And he wants to know, like, is the film offensive?
It's very relevant.
Yeah.
To what was happening then, obviously. Kind of what happens, I guess, through all of Hollywood, but especially today where it's like, who is this going to offend? And it's this heightened scene because you literally have these actualizations of the different sects of religion. Yeah. It's just really funny.
Yeah, I also think I feel
that's
like
smart too, but that's Coens.
It's not like their most laugh out loud movie.
No,
but it's maybe like their smartest in terms of comedy. Like I feel like I was laughing a lot, but Jill. I'm not saying that Jill didn't. I think it was smart, but that's like I feel like she wanted more like like Lebowski humor, where it's more broad.
Yeah, exactly.
Where this is very like like inside baseball for some of the jokes and stuff like that.
Something I thought was interesting. I was listening to an interview with them about it, and the interviewer was like, you guys must have done a ton of research for this. And at first I thought Ethan was joking. He was like, no research at all. And I was like, okay, yeah, funny. But then they kept talking and they were like, no, like we really just kind of write what we're interested in.
Yeah.
And we have an interest in the old Hollywood, but we're not doing a ton of research into what it actually was like. Like, we're just kind of interested in these characters and we just kind of write them and see where it takes us. And I was like, that is so fucking cool.
It's also like an old script too.
Yeah, they were
they were in the 90s or something, right?
Well, no, it started as like a pitch when they were doing Oh Brother. They went up to Clooney and they were like, would you want to do this part where you're a matinee idol in this Roman epic? And it was just like that byline.
Yeah.
And then Clooney started going around mentioning it, like in interviews, like, what's your next project? He's like, I'm actually doing Hail Caesar with the Coens. And the Coens talk about how they were like, well, Clooney just kept going around town talking about it. So we were like, well, maybe we better write it. So then they were kind of just looking for something to do, and it happened to be the next project.
Well, not the next project. It took them like 15 years.
Right. Clooney was talking about it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And they were like, he keeps mentioning it, might as well. But yeah, then we're kind of really introduced to Aaron Reich's character, and he plays kind of a B-movie Western star.
Yeah, who's thrown into like
the big
sweeping, the sweeping, what'd you call that kind of film? Like a romance, like drama, like of the 50s.
Kind of like a George Cukor movie where there's these lavish costumes and big sets. And that's where we get Ray Fiennes' debut in a Coens film.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been in anything after
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yeah. And
yeah.
Aaron Reich keeps messing up his name. He keeps correcting him. But it's just, I wish we had more Ralph Fiennes Cohen performances.
Yeah.
Because he is perfect in this scene.
And that also is the downside of like these vignettes almost in the plot, is that you get like, Ralph Fiennes for like 5 minutes max. You get like 5 minutes of Scarlett Johansson, 5 minutes of Tatum, and you could spend the whole movie on them.
And again,
which compliment and also an insult too. These characters are so real and so funny.
That's why I think it makes it extremely rewatchable. Like even today, I was like, I kind of want to just rip it again and see those small scenes again. And it's only an hour 45. Like it's not long at all. But I do like how it's constantly shifting and changing, because you get swept up in it. You get swept up in the mermaid dance sequence and then it's over. But then the new scene begins and you're just as swept up in that.
Yeah.
And you kind of go from there. But yeah, Alden Ehrenreich's character is not necessarily meant to be in this stuffy suit, sitting on set.
He says he usually what does he say? He usually gives like an oh yeah or something like that, or like a yeah, like a woohoo or something like that.
Yeah,
that's usually the
Ralph Fiennes' first direction is a little more complex.
Yeah,
and he just botches it completely, and he's like, "Well, okay, let's rethink this."
Sorry. He says like a weighted breath. What does he say?
Yeah.
Or no. He's a merciless chuckle.
A chuckle. He's like, forget the chuckle. That was my bad. And he's like so good as the director character.
Yeah.
Making it seem like it was his fault, not the star.
No. Not Hobie Doyle.
Hobie Doyle. But then we kind of see Brolin, and Brolin's whole arc is, I actually thought it was pretty sweet, weirdly.
Yeah.
Where he's in this Hollywood fixer position. The hours are endless. He's constantly being pestered, and he's constantly being needed
to never home.
Go off and do things.
Never seeing his kid. He's never home for dinner.
And then some guy from Lockheed Martin approaches him.
Yeah.
And it's like, come work for us. Like, we know what you did for these studios. We'd love for you to do the same thing.
It's kind of a clown show.
We'd love for you to do the same thing with us. It'd be more money, and you'd get to go home for dinner or whatever. Yeah. And the whole movie, he's kind of approached by this guy, and it's kind of this choice. He's also religious and goes to confession
a lot,
every day, seemingly.
Yeah. He's trying to quit cigarettes. He feels really guilty about that.
Yeah. So that's all happening. Then you kind of see, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, he's kind of the Kermit of this movie. He's kind of the Kermit, and that's like the Muppet Studio.
But yeah, then we're revealed where Baird Whitlock is, and he's with the communist screenwriters,
which is a lot of our guys.
It's just a bunch of white dudes in a room that we love.
Krumholtz
is as like this sort of angry communist in the back, sort of with a big mustache, and he's kind of barking.
He looks good.
Yeah.
Krumholtz and I can't remember his name. He's the guy from Girls. He's Ray from Girls.
Yeah, it's a lot of, you'll see their faces and be like, I know who that is. But this is obviously very topical at the time.
Yeah.
The Red Scare, I think of Elia Kazan.
Yeah.
Who named a lot of people and threw a lot of people under the bus. And a lot of
you seen that clip of Ed Harrison, Amy Madigan?
Yeah, they look angry.
Mad.
But a lot of these screenwriters did get blacklisted. Like Dalton Trumbo and all these guys.
Trumbo. Shelf warmer.
Oh, we'll get there.
I saw that with my dad.
Did you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay, so your dad is pretty good at comprehending.
My dad's pretty good at understanding things.
Okay, cool. But there's also there's the Cold War tension, but there's also television.
Yeah.
And it's like television's coming. AI is coming. Like Hollywood is always on the brink of falling apart.
Yeah. And it's fascinating for that.
And it's constantly getting reinvented. But you could see at the time, they think making these Roman epics, making these big musical numbers, that's going to keep people in the seats. Yeah. That's going to keep people coming back. It also reminds me of Babylon a little bit, where there's the transition to sound and singing in the rain. Like, this is a classic tale of Tinseltown.
It also makes me think about the fact that there are people in 20 years, like, you know, like going to be, are they going to be like envious about the state that we had it in?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be exactly the same. Where it's like,
wow, they used to make just can't think of an example. Like, Warner Brothers had 8 movies a year.
Wow. Yeah, remember when Warner Brothers had 8 movies a year? Now they do one
and
every 3 years.
Every 3 years, and one's Minecraft and one's Superman.
Yeah. But they also make this thing in the interviews. They talk about how movies like Hail Caesar, movies like The Mermaid, they're not necessarily the greatest movies of all time.
No, but they still made them.
Yeah. And the Coens just ate it up when they were kids. They didn't know any better that these were like lesser than quote unquote movies.
I prefer that kind of like thought process to the guys who are like, I want to make Star Wars again. Star Wars blew my mind.
The Brad Birds of the world and the Andrew Stantons of the world. Shot by your longtime collaborator, Roger Deakins. I believe this is our first Deakins film. Unless he shot... Did Deakins shoot...
He shot The Campaign.
I was going to say, maybe. I thought he contributed at some point. But yeah, it's the first film he shot with the Deakins. It's the first film that Deakins shot on film since True Grit.
Oh, okay.
Because Deakins is kind of like the digital film guy. Which
is,
obviously, he makes it look great.
That's how he did those one takes in 1917.
Is that good, that movie?
I feel like it's probably not. I feel like it was a safe pick for that year.
I was kind of planning on doing a Sam Mendes deep dive before the Beatles.
I feel like he's a fine filmmaker.
I feel like American Beauty is probably a banger. Road to Perdition is epic.
Skyfall's pretty good.
Skyfall, great. Revolutionary Road, I remember being really torn up about for some reason.
Yeah.
That movie has a darkness to it that I like.
I wanted Peter Jackson to be the one to do the Beatles films until he made the AI video for
and now and then.
It's like young Ringo like dancing with old ass Ringo.
Keep him away. That was probably his audition tape.
Yeah, and they're like, Peter, just go back to New Zealand, buddy. It's okay.
Listen, Peter, we really appreciate you spending how many hours with us with Get Back? Months and months of hours looking at our faces. But thanks, but no thanks.
And Paul said, "You shall not pass."
Hey, Peter. They're like actively being.
He's smoking a doobie. Have you seen that video of him smoking a joint at a party? He's like,
in like the 80s?
No, it's like from now.
Oh, what?
And then he sees the camera on him and tries to hide the fact he's smoking a joint. I'm like, bro, you're 84. You're a Beatle. That's
funny because I was looking into it and he publicly was like, I quit because of my grandkids.
Well, clearly his grandkids are old enough now.
Yeah. But yeah, Deakins shot it on film, which makes sense, obviously, because he actually said it was a headache trying to replicate the different film looks for the different movies, where he's doing the musical, he's doing the Western, he's doing the Roman epic. And he said, he would never do it again. Like, the industry has changed so much since when he was coming up that to functionally do a movie like this with different film stocks, it's just, he said the infrastructure is not there anymore.
It's also,
it kind of made me sad.
It's also probably so expensive.
Yeah,
yeah,
that too. But it looks, I mean, the way the light hits these people's faces in this movie.
Coen's probably don't even have the budget for that anymore. I mean, this is the last a Coen film that has, or this is the last of the Coen brothers films that was released in theaters, too. Buster Scruggs was on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes it notable.
I actually think Buster Scruggs looks better than this. I think Buster Scruggs looks so good.
I haven't seen Buster Scruggs since it came out.
It's really good. Is
that a show former?
Well, it's on Netflix, so we kind of are fast about the definition, I guess. But
true.
Yeah, I guess 2 other notes I have for this movie is that Channing Tatum is secretly a communist who flees to Russia with
a gay communist.
A gay communist with a Dolph Lundgren, who's in the movie for 10 seconds.
Yeah, they said his part got cut down a little.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a whole Russian subplot, yeah. Because the Russian stuff kind of comes out of nowhere a little bit.
It's the only thing about the movie that I'm kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Everything else I'm like into, but
yeah, so
then it kind of goes off the rails a little.
Yeah, so they hold ransom for Bear because they're communists and they're screenwriters. I don't get paid enough. So they got $100,000 from the studio. I love it. It's a Coen ending. The screenwriters like, here to Channing Tatum, like, here's our money, like, like give it back to Russia.
Go into the cause.
Go into the cause. and he drops the briefcase in order to catch his dog, and the money just sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
And they're like,
$100,000.
no.
And Krumholtz especially, you can see he's upset
That is classic
in the wide.
Coens.
It's so Coen. It's like, okay.
Simple Plan,
Simple Plan.
which is the Coens type movie.
Even Lebowski.
Right.
We're like, okay, this all meant nothing, actually.
Yeah, they are fascinated with greed and what drives people. And in these hilarious ways, seeing them get fucked over by their own mistakes.
Yeah. And did you catch like, I think this is a rumor. I looked into this. I couldn't find any confirmation. At the end of the movie, there's an uncredited voice who's the voice of Jesus.
Me and Anna were trying to figure out who that might be.
I think it's Michael Cera.
We were also thinking
it sounds
was Michael
so
Cera.
much like Michael Cera. It has to be Cera.
Is that the guy asking him about the lunch?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's on Peacock. It's great.
Yeah, and there's a couple of fun arcs, like Scarlett Johansson. Like we said, she's kind of like this movie star who everyone thinks is very like holy and pure. But she got knocked up by the director of the Channing Tatum movie.
Yeah, that is a good thread.
They don't want her to seem now like unpure to the public, so they start to work out this plot with the accountant, who I love, the insurance guy or whatever. And he's kind of excited that they will have.
Like, okay, this is a challenge.
Yeah,
we could work with this.
Yeah, that she's gonna like have to give away her own baby to Jonah Hill, who she then marries, but then she will adopt the baby.
Yeah,
back
and
from him.
That'll look okay on paper.
Yeah,
in the press.
Yeah, but the old Hollywood stuff where they were doing all these like insane things to keep like a clean image.
It is insane. Honestly, it's crazy.
Or even like like Alden Ehrenreich. He goes on this date with
like a Carmen Miranda type singer.
And that's also my favorite part of the movie, where they have such chemistry.
That set looks great. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, and she's like a salsa dancer, and he's the cowboy.
He's lassoing the spaghetti.
Yeah, and she's like, and she's so into it. I'm like, oh, like, these characters are so sweet. They're the only like really sweet kind of like pure people in the movie.
Yeah, it is kind of a wholesome movie.
Yeah.
And then the movie kind of ends in this, again, I mean, them dropping the money is hilarious, but Alden Ehrenreich actually saves Clooney in the end and takes him back to the studio.
This is bad for movie stars everywhere.
And then Clooney's, right. And then Clooney finally gets to film the ending of Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
And he does this big monologue, and the extras are in tears. The crew members are about to cry. And then he forgets the last line.
Is that the end of Jay Kelly too? Or something like that?
It's similar.
Doesn't he ask like for one more take or whatever?
I'd like one more. No, the whole thing is, in the beginning, he asks for one more. I really like one more. It's so fucking dumb. At the end, there's a Babylon type montage of a bunch of George Clooney movies.
Oh, it's Avatar?
It's Avatar. And Clooney's like...
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, Clooney's like tearing... Not Avatar. It's like all George Clooney movies.
Is it actual
It's
George
like
Clooney
it's like
movies?
Leatherheads and Burn After Reading. Like,
what?
Yeah. But they're
He's great in Burn After Reading too.
He plays a dummy in all the Coen movies, which is great.
I think him, Leo, and Joaquin are the best Hollywood himbos.
Yeah, definitely. Then after
I like Burn After Reading a lot.
It's great.
Do you like Burn After? Yeah. I think it's so funny that he's like, his whole thing is he's just like really horny in that movie.
I would put these two kind of in the same category, where they're a little snappier than the epic Coen films, like No Country and whatever else. It's just like kind of, it's a quick, snappy movie.
Yeah.
It's got a really great button at the end of both films.
Yeah. Isn't his whole thing in that movie that he's building a sex bike?
Yeah.
And he shoots Brad Pitt in the head.
Oh my God, that shot is insane. I gotta rewatch that.
But it's kind of a similar ending though, like where all this happens and Malkovich is involved and they shoot Brad Pitt. Frances McDormand steals the briefcase or whatever.
Yeah, and the CIA is like, well, that's that.
Yeah, like okay.
It's awesome.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. But yeah, Hail Caesar, great freaking movie.
Yeah, Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar.
No, Sam, I do have the segment for you. Actually, I technically stole this segment.
Okay.
From a very popular show called The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Actually,
hey.
Oh, that's what it is. Hey.
So, watching Hail Caesar, I started thinking about like talent in Hollywood and tricks.
Oh,
You and I like to do voices, impressions, you could say. So I'm taking the wheel of impressions, but it's two Phillies hats of impressions.
oh.
And I wrote a bunch of celebrity names down and cartoon names, and I'm gonna have you pull a name, and I'm gonna have you pull a scenario, and I want you to do that a la Jamie Foxx and Kevin Spacey, who did it on the Tonight Show.
I will say, before Spacey got spaced out, I would love the clip of him doing this, where he does like the Johnny Carson impression.
He's a great impressionist.
He was great.
Yeah. And if you want, I can join him too and do them too. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I put a bunch of random voices
So
in.
Philly's hat number 1, Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon. Wow, you got to go on for you. All right, Michael Shannon, and then pull a topic.
On college. Hey, so let's go into it.
Yeah, let's go into it.
I dropped my daughter off at college today. It sure ain't what it used to be. There's weed everywhere. The frat guys look like girls. Can't tell anyone apart. I hate it.
Michael Shannon, everybody.
Your turn.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Can't
I
read your
pulled
own
the topic
handwriting?
first by accident, or I don't know if it's in the wrong hat. Topic is sports. The voice is Tarantino.
Football. I mean, football. When you get down to football, is the greatest American sport. Sorry, European sport, because football is like. You think about it, it's like the NFL and taking a knee for the national anthem is because when you go to Europe, Europe is. Have you been to Italy?
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Football is baseball, greatest American pastime, but the Philadelphia Phillies.
What people don't know is
When you do Tarantino, I feel like you go into like a blind rage because you just have to keep speaking until you're like out of breath.
John Mulaney,
Okay.
Star Wars.
When I was doing coke on the street, Chewbacca was my best friend.
I feel like I should pull the names and then you do them.
Well, you can do them too, man. I want us to have fun together.
Well, we could just have fun together.
Okay. Wait. So you're gonna pull it for me? You're
You
saying?
pull that one, I'll pull this one, and then we'll both do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we'll just have like
I like that. Okay.
the Frank Underwood conversation again.
Our topic is folk music.
And the person is Daffy Duck.
Bob Dylan. You're despicable. When Dylan went electric, it was despicable. I do have to say, though, when I first listened to Blonde on Blonde, it's really... Visions of Joanna is just a terrific track. What's up, Pete Seeger?
Bugs, is that you?
I say, Jonah. What's her last name again?
Who?
Jonah. The woman.
Baez.
Joan Baez. I say.
I do declare Joan Baez is a great folk artist.
A boom. There was a boom when Dylan went electric, an earth-shattering kaboom. All right, next one. We can do this until we get bored. On pooping is the topic.
Oh, Mary.
Jerry Stewart on pooping?
Yes, just yesterday I took a fat shit and it smelled up the place high and I almost passed out.
Now, Jimmy, do you a poopery, Jimmy?
No poopery.
Oh, you like it raw?
What is poopery anyhow? I died in 1995. What do I know about poopery anyhow?
No, Jimmy, I've been resurrected. Have you heard about these man wipes?
No, I haven't. What is that?
It's meant to wet your asshole because dry paper smears the poop.
Oh, of course.
It smears
It sure does get runny from time to time.
But I like to poop raw, as we've established.
Raw poop, of course. No poopery.
And when you poop, Jimmy, when you wipe,
Yeah, Jimmy.
do you stand up or do you kind of hover above the toilet seat? How to make the world a better place.
This is all you, bro.
RFK Jr. I think something we have to do is we have to get rid of the Tylenol because our kids are becoming so autistic from Tylenol. And
I also think that soap should be gone, and our natural scent should take over the world, and that would really make the world a better place.
Now, son, you better just settle down there, okay? It's your father.
I thought you were Jimmy Stewart for a second.
No, son, it's me, your father, Bobby.
Daddy, have you come to take me home to heaven?
I'm here to rip your vocal cords out.
Cheryl, I'm going home.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's do
You want to do one more? You can't help
topic's
yourself.
vaping.
Oh.
I want to address vaping in high schools. And if I had a Juul and my son was in Cape Cod, I would be ripping mango Juul pods every day. I would have a box mod, blueberry, raspberry.
Of course.
I would have a hookah.
Maybe a lobster roll flavored.
Lobster roll. Ooh, clam chowder vape pod.
That'd be very good.
Now, see, back in the day, Bobby and I were kind of degenerate, so we would mix the nicotine juice in with the clam chowder, put it into the Juul pods, make it homemade Juul pods ourselves.
Ask not what clam chowder Juul pods can do for you,
but how you can rip clam chowder Juul pods. Okay,
I think that's it.
That's it.
We could save these for later.
We could save these for other impressions. Sam, you got a slate for me?
Sally's Slate. Where can I find other movies like that?
I do have a slate. Quick and simple. Obviously, a ton of movies spring to mind with this film. But just real quick, we're going to go with On the Town from 1949.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Never seen it.
That's Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra as sailors who are... Frank. Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra play sailors who come to the Big Apple. I think they're only here for like a night. That's
So
when
they live it up?
That's New York, New York, it's a bubble in town. That song. The Bronx is up and the battery's down. The people riding a hole in the ground. New York, New York.
I feel like New York is like
It's
the
a
only city
wonderful-
where they have songs about like how you navigate it.
Yeah.
like Philadelphia Freedom's not about like then you go to Fishtown.
You know, it's about...
That's where the Stetson hat was invented. True, actually.
you should do a Philly pod.
I don't want to do that.
My dad and I were actually shit-talking you the other day about how...
Oh, really?
Yeah. About how you're definitely...
Dave was shit talking me?
We were just kind of talking about how you're like a Philly kid. And how... Because we were talking about Sopranos. And I was like, yeah, Andrew's thinking about watching Sopranos. Like, isn't that great? And then it slowly divulged into, why the fuck hasn't he watched it up until this point? He's like 24 years old. He hasn't seen Sopranos. And we were both kind of came to the conclusion, like, well, because he's a piece of Philly, South Jersey trash. That's why he hasn't seen fucking Sopranos.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. Your dad said to us when he said our LBJ episode didn't delve into history enough. Who's Addison Rae, Dave Fenkel? Who's Addison Rae?
We want to know.
We want to know. I want your honest answer.
Yeah, it was funny. Well, he told me this twice, but the second time he brought up the LBJ pod, I was leaving and he was pulling into the driveway and he stopped midway. He stopped mid-turn into the driveway and he rolled down the window and he pointed his finger at me. He said, Richard Jenkins in LBJ plays Senator Russell. Now, Senator Russell made LBJ who he was in the Senate. And I was like, okay, I have to go. I have to go now. I can't talk to you.
I don't know who this man is. He's been following me since Target.
It was kind of It was kind of scary because I was like getting ready to leave and he whips around. He's like, Richard Jenkins. But yeah, On the Town, Gene Kelly musical for obvious reasons. Second, a film I actually watched in the theaters this week, which I think beautifully paired with Hail Caesar, is Vincent Minnelli's The Bad and the Beautiful.
Also have not seen it.
A great Kirk Douglas film where he plays a producer and there's an actress, there's a screenwriter, director. It has all the things that this movie has and more in beautiful black and white. And it's just like, it's this biting portrait of Hollywood from Vincent Minnelli, who's obviously an authoritative voice on the subject. And finally, Ben-Hur which is kind of the go-to sword and sandals epic. That, from my memory, is actually pretty epic for real. So check it out. But yeah, Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
Great film.
Sam.
Yeah.
Picture this.
Pictures.
You're a Hollywood star. Everyone loves you. But you're known to go on benders.
Yeah.
You get poisoned. Or not poisoned, but drugged, rather. Actually, no. You know what? You get poisoned. You're being held by a bunch of communists in a beautiful home in Malibu. And they're like, we have the antidote. And you can either...
Like Temple of Doom?
They're like, Kalima, Kalima. And you can either take the antidote.
No, not Kalima, Kalima. The opening.
I know,
Anything goes.
I got what you were saying. I just wanted to do the Kalima.
Kalima, Shakti Day.
They're saying, oh, so we can give you the antidote and you could sit here with us and watch Hail Caesar. Take it off the shelf. Or you can die. Never have taken off the shelf and we'll Kalima your heart out. And these are Hollywood communists.
These are the only options.
Yeah. Yeah. You get fatality pretty much. You can watch Hail Caesar.
What's the good option again?
The good option is you take the antidote and you watch Hail Caesar with these communists.
I'll take the antidote and watch the movie with the communists. I'd actually love to watch this movie with a real communist and get their take. But what about you?
I could introduce you to the guy who I saw at Wawa who was wearing a Ushanka. Had a hammer and sickle on.
Oh.
And the guy behind the counter said, "Oh man, nice hat, Heil Hitler." So maybe
He said, sir, this is a Ushanka. This is a Russian hat. And this is not anything to do with the Nazi. The Nazis actually hated the Ushanka because they hated the Ruskies. I'm a communist.
so I can introduce you to him if you want to watch Hail Caesar.
Well, here
with
we
him.
hail Caesar.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm taking the antidote.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with the commies. I'm watching Hail Caesar and loving it. It was great to revisit it,
Like all the Coen
even though I saw it
films.
over the summer. It honestly,
Even though you accused me of seeing it over the summer as well.
I saw it in theaters and I liked it a lot, and I didn't see it for almost 10 years. And I watched it this summer on the plane. I was like, this movie's fantastic. I watched it again and I was like, this movie's good. I think it's very good. I like it a lot, but it was better after the 10 years.
And I think for a lot of people, it's still on that freaking shelf.
Absolutely. Give it a chance, y'all. Well, I'll take us out. Thank you for listening. As always, you can follow us on shelfwarmers.podcast or as _podcast on Instagram.
No one knows. No one knows.
We're on Instagram. You can leave us comments there. You can talk to us. You can see our reels we're making. We have a new teaser coming out for Flashback February. As always, rate and review on Spotify, Apple, iTunes.
It really helps.
Anywhere you can.
Really helps.
Engage with us. Give us money, as we always say. Anything you want to do, make sure to share the show. Make it more popular. And thank you for listening.
Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar. Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. If you have suggestions for films to take off the shelf, make sure to follow us at shelfwarmers.podcast or email us at shelfwarmerspod@gmail.com. New episodes out every Friday.